Okay, moving on to the second video, I wanted to just go through a couple of ones that I might have missed or possible new opportunities coming up. Part 2, so if you haven't seen the first one, go have a look. So this one here, inverse, so we took this trade about a week or so ago, whatever it was, and we got, I think it was about 10 or 12x on this one, and we got out. Now, I was looking for a pullback, and generally I don't get back into these, but this looks quite bullish, and I have noticed if this comes back and comes back to our 400 level, particularly if it even drops down to the 200 area, within these imbalance areas, normally it'll take the first one. I would say it's a very nice trade. It could potentially go quite a long way, and I think I've had a look at this, and I believe the number of total, it's got a low number of tokens or coins, whatever it is, and I believe they're all out in circulation, so there's actually nothing left. It's all been consumed, so there is definitely price pressure on it. If this does come to here, it's a very nice buy, I'd say, and it has a lot of potential to go. I don't know where it's going to go with the number of low number of coins. It's very low, so we're getting very early. Even as expensive as it is, it could actually be quite cheap in the end. But if this does play out, this would be a very sweet trade. I'm not interested in buying it where it is right now. It's already done a launch. But if it does pull back, watch out. That's one of them. So the other one I want to look at was QI swap. There it is. This one here. So again, it's really down low. I like to pick up these quite early. So it's meeting our rules. It's got a really nice, it looks like a really nice low risk setup here. So we've got our break of structures, we've got a nice pullback, a little bit of a pulse. It might not even pull back, it might be actually ready to go as we speak the next day or today if it doesn't go today, but definitely looking at the areas within here for take profits. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4x, which is normally where 4 or 5x, which is probably where I want to take some profit, and then I'll look for it to go any further, depending what happens here and how it mucks around. Whether it gives us impulsive reversals or it wants to keep going, we'll make a decision at that stage whether we want to keep the trade or it starts giving us reversals. So we'll have a look, but definitely looking at this area here for take profit zones, and that looks like it might be ready to go now. That's that one. The SFI, this one here, it's been just like everything else, tanked because the market just wanted to tank, I guess. However, in saying that, again, we've also got nice structure, break of structures, pullbacks. There's not much downside to this stuff. You know, there we go. We've got a pullback, we've got a spike up. I don't think it's going to drop to there, but nevertheless, even if it does, what's a 50% potential risk? This was about 4,000 at its top, I think it was, off memory, but yeah, I think this might be ready to go. I think the DeFi ones might be going, it should be at least to here, but this is a Coinbase sponsored project which should have legs on it. You know, if it doesn't go all the way, it should at least go to here, and that's a 3 to 4x. You potentially, if you take some of it off and let it run, you have the capacity to go, you know, back to its all-time highs of 4,000 or 3,000, whatever it was, and beyond that. So again, your risk to reward here is quite nice, low risk, a nice return, and it's a high probability setup as well, so it's definitely in our favor. Next one is fine. Again, same thing. It's just, and this might look easy to you, but it's been filtered already. So I'm showing you all the ones that are actually ready to go, as opposed to waiting for them, triggering them, waiting for them to meet all your rules. We've got the last Last liquidity block there before the break, just there. So it's coming back into here, which is where we wanted. It's exactly where we wanted to go. It spiked back out of there if I can zoom out. And then we're looking at to keep going, whether this stops there or it keeps going, but I'll definitely be looking at taking profits at these levels. You know, a good 25% around here, about the $2 mark, probably another 50% of that around the $3, and then we'll see what happens with the rest of it. But that should definitely go back into this zone. All right, and the last one for today would be TIDAL. I've been watching this for a little while, waiting for it and waiting for it and waiting for it. But it looks like it's still not, I'm still not happy with it. But we might be looking at, I'm waiting for one more move to happen. If it does, I'll definitely be going, but not right now. It's not for me. What I do want to see is, so we've got our first pulse, break of structures. We reversals down, and I think it's correcting here. One more drop. I don't know if it's going to come to here. Most likely here, our last reversals, last order block, now breaker, which probably be to here. I'd like to see at least. Put a half position on, and then if it drops down to, I'll put another half position on, give me a total. But definitely should be come back to here. I don't want to trade it right here. And then we'll be targeting at least 22 there, and beyond that again. So there's a few setups. This might happen later in the week. I don't know if this is going to go yet. I'm not comfortable trading that one there right now. But if it drops down to here, I'll definitely be comfortable with it. And that's it. Good luck with it.